Jack Robinson takes on Italo Ferreira here in the quarterfinals. Heat number 4 getting started with a rising swell. Regular foot Australian looks like he wants a piece of this thing, just standing up out of the whitewater. That is tough to do with all the power of the Southern Ocean on your back. Starts with a fading cutback. Robinson trims it back into the power source. Nice steady style. Super clean on that wrap once again. Now hard off the bottom, big section. Robinson drills it shut on his opener. Nice easy pace for Jack Robinson out the back, Bugs. A cool carving work. Couple of nice fades, and there's a lot of closeout hacks that we see on tour. That's a big section. He hit it well. Nice control and timing.
And, obviously, he brought up in the heavy waves of WA. Now, the buoy nearly comes with him. But this wave, this is so powerful, this wave, that it's gone past the bowl, and now it's standing up through that middle part down towards Winky. And this is where this is very unusual for him to, a surfer, to get all his points beyond the bowl. But this last turn, he gets a 5.83, basically based on this incredible closeout Rio. I mean, it was just, yeah, and I did see more, you can see more lines coming. This is just, it's gone to a new level, and here's Italo.
On his opener, 2018 Bells champ, starts with a beautiful snap through the whitewater. So much spray off the tail in the bottom turn. Uses that rib to redirect into the pocket. Now swinging onto the open face. Taking a big risk on the backhand float, basically on the lip line of that closeout section. He'll go down.
And, it's hard for people to understand how powerful this break is, Joe.
And I love the response from Italo. He's just a madman on waves where he can control the pace, but I love how glued he was to the power source. He's using the rib on the next carve to really bank on to do his roundhouse wrap.
I love the way he used that rib as well, but he came unstuck there, and he wouldn't be happy about that.
A big place in my heart, being one of those first places I went to as a kid to compete back in 1976, and then actually getting my first tour final was against Mark Richards at Winky Pop. Was pretty hectic in in 1982. Mark Occhilupo started to really take form, and that was very, very tough to deal with because his form at that age was extraordinary. It was groundbreaking, and so it was, he challenged me at a deep level at that point in that second year. Actually, it helped me pull myself out of myself, if you like, and allow myself to recreate. Yeah, which was, it turned out, a confirmation of you kind of after watching MR win four in a row to win one and then not win the next one. That sort of like felt to me like, oh God, like that could be a fluke, And that's how it felt for me. Coming in for the second world title was super important. Following into the third one, actually, third year in a row, I'd won the first 3 events in the first 2 events in that next year, and then I did an ankle, which kind of didn't get better for like 6 months. So that sort of changed the shape of my momentum.
And now here comes Jack Robinson with a lot of foam on the face. Carves the first section. Needs a 4.91 to take the lead. Clean off the top there for Jack. Deep off the bottom, there's another open face hook. Stretching this wall out, punches out the lip line. Maybe one more if he can get there. A big float. Robinson has been really effective on those closeout re-entries today.
This wave here, he paddles onto it. He's been quiet. He hasn't had a wave for about 14 minutes. And look at how much white water's on this face, Joe.
It's just chattering. You can see his board moving up and down. Finally able to set his rail on the sharp eye. And once he does, he connects well off the lip. And really set up himself well for that end section. Judges love huge sections like that, Bugs, on the end. And he He greased it perfectly.
Yeah, he really did. He finished that one with a 1-2 combo, and yeah, that stoked him out.
Here we go, Italo. He had a bowler cut, you know, like he just paddles out. This kid's like, you know, about 12. Goes straight outside, back of Snapper Rocks, and just takes off in the middle of everything on the biggest set. And then he just weaved his way through it all. It was a very, very natural move. Here we go, Italo on the inside. This inside section is so difficult to hit. And these guys are doing an incredible job there, Italo.
Well done for Ito. Loving those stories from meeting Jack Robinson for the first time. And Italo is able to get some solid work done. A big finish as well.
Look at this thing. He's on the prone position, but how quick is he? His you know, the quick fire nerve twitches of Italo are amazing, eh, Tom?
Oh, absolutely. That's why I love Italo. Look at how deep he goes into the bottom turns, and everything is on edge and actually at the max potential. That's what I love about Italo. Yeah, no, he pulls back here and there, but really he just goes. Look at that. And that's such a hard, you know, that bugs that end section.
Oh.
You can't really go right to the base of the wave to hit it.
Just heard this racket up the stairs when he got up to the top. He was punching out the showers, screaming that I did it. As we see a stumble in the whitewater here, 5:15. Italo just went down there. Jack Robinson with priority. He's been incredibly selective. Uses priority here. Deep bottom turn and ends up going into a layback. Not the way he wanted to start that wave. His first mistake in the matchup.
It looks like Italo's in the prime position to get it.
And now with priority, Italo will take this wave off Robinson. Jack's probably happy to get some space. Stretched out float to start. Setting up that backhand wrap. The 2019 world champ goes straight up in the pocket. Right into a bottom turn. Lays down the wrap again. All set up work to set up the final move. Stays on his feet. Solid performance for Ferreira into the final minute.
I think Jack's going to have another shot here, Joe. 26 seconds remaining. He's still got time to even have a think about this one for sure. Jack Robinson.
Last wave of the heat. Robinson going for broke here. Beautiful carve, using a lot of space. Goes up vertical with the drift, and he nails it. Setting up the wrapping turn. He's got to be perfect through the inside. Throws down the wrap. There's the horn. Winding up for a finish. Jack Robinson rides away clean. What a fantastic finish to quarterfinal number 4. Things got aggressive out the back. Numbers will start coming in. Last of Italo Ferreira comes in at a 6.7. Last of Jack Robinson comes at a 7.0. Pocket sevens for Jack Robinson. And we will see the Australian move on to the semifinals.
A pair of sevens, straight up for Jack Robbo, Italo Ferreira.